Hey y'all, it's Trenton Moore back here again, and you are probably wondering, Trent, the dude whose voice cracks so much in many different parts, the guy that makes all these different series, and just who makes YouTube videos, the positive guy, You're probably wondering, where have you been, Trent? Where have you been, Trenton? And to be honest with you, before I even go into that, I simply just want to apologize. It has been like too long, so I am genuinely sorry that it took this long to make another video. It's been literally, I just checked how long it's been. It's been 6 months, and that is absolutely mind-boggling. Like the more I think about it, I sit back and I go, man, like I really left for that long. And the reality was, y'all, I was still responding to comments and thinking about different videos to make. It's just that I have to admit, over the past few days and over the past few weeks, months, these 6 months, I've been doing a lot of reflecting, a lot of reflection. And to be honest with you, like I said, that's why I want to start by just saying, look, I'm sorry. I'm a big advocate of YouTubers taking their time to just dedicate time to themselves and take a break from YouTube. But I've always said as well, it's good to let your viewers know, let your subscribers know, as I refer to you all, my other family, I feel like it's good to let your other family know, like, hey, or your YouTube family, whatever you want to call them, your supporters. I think it's good to let them know that, hey, you're about to be gone for X amount of months. And I didn't do that. And so, like I said, that's why I want to say, I'm sorry. And that's why I want to apologize for that. But definitely anytime in the future, whenever I do decide to leave for this long, and to be honest with you, the amount of time that I just left for, it was intentional and unintentional at the same time. And so, like I said, in the future, I'll definitely be sure to let you all know, like, hey, I'm about to leave, or I'm about to take my couple breaks off and whatnot. But the reason why I say it was intentional and unintentional, because, I just went through a wave of different emotions and a wave of different events. It was just so much things going on over these past 6 months. And that's why I say, like, I did say to myself in the beginning, okay, I'm just take maybe a month off. I'm just go without uploading a couple videos. And then the longer those moments dragged on, I don't know what the world happened, y'all. Like, life can get very depressing, and I told you all before that my life is not perfect. And so I mean that, at the end of the day, everyone's life is not perfect. And, we all go through different obstacles and different trials and just different type of things that go on in your life. But the reality is you have to keep pushing. And that's something that I've been trying to do over these past 6 months. So that's why I say the time that I took off, it was intentional and unintentional at the same time, because realistically speaking, you all, I would have not taken 6 months off. Like, it was just, man, I started dealing with so much at one time. When we always make that phrase or that analogy of like getting hit by a 12-wheel, 18-wheeler truck, it's like sometimes things just like smack you and you're just like, you're at a loss for words, you're at a loss for thoughts, and you just don't know how to react. And, that's why I was actually kind of glad that I did take that break, though, because I knew that my words and my thoughts would not have been the best. I always like really thinking and putting my thoughts into videos and really giving you all quality content or quality thoughts and quality talk, And so I want to make sure that, the next time I do make a YouTube video, it's going to be good. It's going to be like, something that's worth listening to or worth watching. And so that's why it's like I said, it's crazy because, like I said, some of you all have been telling me, hey, like, you got to upload. Why aren't you uploading? Where have you been? What are you doing? Hey, can we get an update on this topic? Can we get an update on your life? And I would respond to comments and say, yeah, I mean, on the way. But, then again, it was tough because, like, y'all, I've been spending like the past few days just, thinking, and, for you all that don't know as well, I'm in college. And to answer your question, that's where I've been. And I've been doing a lot of thinking in these past 6 months. And just over the past few days alone, there were nights where I was at such a loss, like, moment and point where I did not know how to think. I didn't know what to say. Like, I'll be laying down in my dorm, like staring up at the ceiling, lights off. And I'm just like, how am I gonna address this video? And I actually tried making this video in my dorm, but some people, they were playing music so loud, I couldn't make a video. And then, some people, just, I don't know, people act crazy sometimes, But, and I'll admit it, you all know me, I'm a crazy guy. Like, I admit it all the time. I'm a crazy guy, but I'm silly too, and I'm a variety of other things. But you know, it was one of those moments where I was like, man, let me try to make this video. And every single time I tried, I just could not get the words out. I couldn't get the words out. I couldn't simply just sit down and be like, hey y'all, it's Trenton Moore back here again. You know, I just couldn't do it. And like, I know it sounds crazy, but I've said it before. There's nothing wrong with saying that you can't do something. It depends on the context of the situation. You know, I've said it before, y'all. You know, if you watched some of my videos in the past, I've said it plenty of times. Sometimes we talk too much about, oh, you shouldn't say you can't do this. Really, it's just depending on the situation. If you know that you can't, or you know if you don't want to drink alcohol, you don't want to do drugs, and you can't do it. And there's nothing wrong with saying that. You know, if you know that this girl or this guy maybe wants to do this with you and you know you don't want to do it, then you can't do that, you know? And so in this case, I knew that in reality, me coming back to YouTube, I had to be very calculated and articulate about it because I really had to settle down and really compose myself, you know, and really be able to just focus up because, you know, I wanted to get back to doing YouTube. You know, I was like, man, I need to get back to doing YouTube. Like, my life has been like a little different since I stopped. And that's why I'm going to hopefully, y'all, like, Lord's will, going to get back in the flow. Like I said, I've been telling you all I have my topics coming back. Some of y'all are asking for updates on older videos that I made. And y'all are just like, hey, you know, I'll give you a prime example. Someone was like, hey, did you ever kiss a girl? And, you know, I told him, I was like, look, I don't know what you, like, I don't know what type of update you want on this. And so I'm going to approach that even in the update, you know. And I've been telling people that I have my other social media videos coming out. My last video, which I thought was a really cool video, you know, why is this generation so obsessed with social media? And I said, I'm going to be breaking into, you know, other social media apps and ... I never got back into doing that yet. So those videos are going to be next as well. But I really just wanted to make this video, and I'm not done yet, but I wanted to make this video just to let you all know that I'm doing fine. I don't want you to worry about me or anything like that. As I always say, and I've told you all what I feel like my purpose is. My purpose is to be more concerned about others' lives and to make sure others are doing well, even when I'm in the worst condition. And over these 6 months, there were moments where I was just at my lowest, and I was just, man, I was down, dude. I'm not gonna lie. And like, at the end of the day, like I said, I'm not telling you all this to feel sorry for me by any means. I don't want you to feel sorry for me at all. I'm just saying, like, I don't mind telling you all my shortcomings and where I've, like, you know, fallen and stuff like that. And so that's what I say, like, it's over these past few months, man, I was still putting my all towards people, you know, helping people, talking to people, as far as like listening to them and listening to their issues. And I wouldn't necessarily tell people about my issues because, like I said, I don't want my like burdens and my stuff to be a burden to you. I don't want my things to weigh down you. But, you know, I'm walking around and I'm hearing everybody's problems and stuff. And to be honest, when you're that type of person, man, it takes a toll on you after a while. And so, like I said, that's why I tell you, like, you all know I've told you what my purpose is in life and what I feel it is. And you all know that I've said, like, look, hey, I'm much more concerned about other people than myself, because once you get yourself in line and you know what you're supposed to do and not to do, you don't have to worry as much about yourself, you know. But, hey, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be concerned about yourself at all. You still need to definitely take care of yourself and really love yourself and understand yourself and where you rise, where you fall, and whatnot. But like I said, over these past 6 months, I'm telling you all, it's been too much going on, man. And like I said, to answer your question where I've been, like I said, I've been in college. And it's just so ironic, you know, I was buying my laptop for college and I went to Best Buy and the guy goes, oh, so, you know, what can I help you with? And I'm like, well, you know, I'm actually about to start college. And he goes, oh, no. And, you know, I didn't understand it. You know, I didn't know why he made that face and why he made that reaction. But once I had that first semester, I'll admit it. I sat down and I was like, you know what, dude? I understand why people don't want to go to college. I understand why people would drop out. I understand why people don't finish college. I understand why people definitely just are not even starting college. It's, y'all, I'm going to go into that in a whole different video, but I've just had so much, like, y'all, in college, man, that first semester, oh my gosh. And it's not even just like the workload. It's also the people that you deal with. Like, I don't even want to go in necessarily all the details right now, because I'll address in a whole different video. This kind of, like I said, this is just my, like, returning video to let you know, hey, things coming back full motion, full in circle. And I'm going to try to give you uploads as well as I can. But like I said, man, college is where I've been. And that was also another reason why I took a break. I wanted to really get adjusted to college and really understand, like, what college is like. And that was another reason why I did take a break. And that's why I tell you that my break was intentional and unintentional, because I intentionally took a break just to get a little adjusted to college. But then when I started getting weighed down with just like, whether it was the work, whether it was the way people were treating me, whether it was just like the people that you encounter in general, just like all those different variables and factors together, they add up into something that is so immeasurable and so like inevitably like unpredictable, you know, like it's really, it's strange to describe, because like I said, once you start college, you truly understand what I'm saying. You know, you get into college and it starts off a little smooth sailing, and then like next few weeks, it's doom, 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 doom. And like I said, depending on who you are, you're definitely gonna have a rougher experience, but I hope none of you all have my experience in college so far. Like this 6th semester's been going pretty well so far, though. I just started like about a couple weeks ago. But definitely you all, that's where I've been in college. And when I tell you like things that, man, dude, things that I did not think I would have to deal with, you deal with, you know, and just like the stress. And that's why I tell you, like, y'all, there were days where I would just cut off the lights, get in the bed, and just stare at the ceiling like this. Kid you not. Kid you not. Like, and you can laugh, y'all. You can laugh at anything that I'm saying. But like I said, there were days and nights where I just, man, I sat down, I was thinking to myself, like, dude, what am I doing? Like, y'all, it was rough. And like, you know, man, exams, you know, man, dude, that's all I have to say. It was so much that happened in that first semester. You know, like I said, the people that you deal with, like people that can act like legitimate stalkers, people that can act like they have an obsession with you. Like, I've experienced stuff like that, you know, no lie. Like, I've legitimately experienced situations that involve those type of people. And it's like, y'all, you have to be very careful and conscious of who you're dealing with in college. And not only in college, but just like, even in school in general and in the workplace, wherever you are, you have to be very conscious of your surroundings and the people that you're with. And so that's why I tell you, like, man, I experienced a lot in that first semester. Like, certain things I didn't even like talk about to certain people. Certain things I didn't even want to tell my parents, because I didn't want to stress out my parents, you know. And like, man, I ain't like certain things I didn't tell to my siblings, because I didn't want to stress them out. I just kept a lot of this stuff inside, because like, man, you like, that's just the type of guy I am, you know. I don't necessarily always like worrying people with my problems, you know. And I've always been so used to listening to other people's problems and helping them deal with them. And I honestly don't mind that. Like I said, you all know who I am and what I am. Like, I love people. You know, I love people. I love helping people. I love listening to people, talking to people and whatnot. But like I said, you know, that was really, man, where I've been. You know, I wanted to focus on college, and I wanted to see how that first semester was. And, you know, when I'm telling you all, I kid you not, I got home after that first semester. I'm still in state for college, by the way. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, and I'm still in Nashville for college. But I'm not too far away from home, but I'm far enough. And, you know, I got back home from that semester. Kid you not, I played video games. I was playing video games a lot, man, because I just needed a stress reliever. You know, I was doing even my, like, you know, as I call my experiments, where I was conducting research and all that. I was definitely doing that as well. You know, understanding some of these social media apps. And I was trying to think of more content to prepare for y'all. And, you know, even at that, as I said, you know, I didn't want to touch my laptop ever again. Like, I only started touching my laptop literally until towards the start of the next semester. Like, I put my laptop in the same position, and it legitimately stayed in the same position like all of my break. I kid you not. It was a rare moment where I picked it up. Like, it was almost like it was an evil substance that you didn't want to touch. You know what I'm saying? Once I got home, that laptop stayed in the case, dude. Like, it was like some, man, dude, it was cursed, bro. Like, I'm telling you, man, I didn't want to touch my laptop again. Seriously, y'all. Like, it was that bad, to the point where, like, I was like, dude, I don't want to touch my laptop. I don't want to read any emails. Like, tell y'all, certain school emails that I received, I completely ignored them. Like, I was like, dude, I am not about to read anything about college right now. Let me enjoy my break. I mean, internships. I didn't even want to look at internships. I didn't want to do any of my, like, computer science stuff as far as, like, practice towards it. I was like, dude, let me just take a break from education. Let me just settle down, and let me just sit down and really just, like, take in everything. Take in this time to have. y'all, I wear a watch for a reason. You know, I appreciate time and I care about time. And I wanted to really use my time wisely, man, because I was like, dude, there is no way I'm about to let this break go to waste. I was working too. I was working out. If you don't know, both of those things are form of therapy for me. You know, I work at Walgreens, for y'all that don't know, but yeah, I work at Walgreens, and like I said, also, you know, I work out and stuff like that. And so I was like, man, it was just like both of those things alone, and then the video games and a lot of other things. It was just forms of therapy for me. And so I had to really just like relax and whatnot. Cause I don't go to therapy. I don't go to a therapist. I just have forms of therapy. So like whether it's working out, that's like therapy to me. Whether it's, you know, even YouTube. And that was the thing, like, that was so sad too, y'all. Like I was really like, man, do I want to come back to YouTube right now? Because I love doing YouTube, but it's like, man, I got in such a deep depressive state to where it's like, I just didn't even feel like making YouTube videos because I knew it wasn't going to necessarily be my best quality content. You know, I actually finally feel comfortable speaking again to this, you know, this camera, speaking to you all. And so like, that's why it took so long to make this video even, you know, and like I was pondering today, even like, dang, how am I going to, you know, make this video? And yeah, but as far as that, y'all, to answer your questions about where I've been, who I've been, like all that, and like I said, man, I have some videos coming up, Lord's will, and some other things to discuss with you all. And like I say all the time, y'all, if you ever want me to talk about a specific topic, let me know in the comment section. Let me know and I'll address it. Or, you know, depending on what the topic is, I might, maybe, you know, might have to hold away from it. It just depends. But like I said, y'all, I like talking to you all. And whenever you have something that maybe you want to talk about, or if there's an issue that you want to talk about or anything like that, let me know. Drop it in the comment section. You know, or, you know, if whatever, you know, whatever it may be, you all know I'm here. And so as far as like what's left to come and what's in the future, man, a lot of videos, y'all. We got why is this generation so obsessed with, not even necessarily why is this generation so obsessed with, but like the brilliance, obsession, and success of TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, a lot of these social media apps. I have some other things related to just like your life as a teenager or your life as a college student. I have the reality and truth about college, which is coming up. Because like I say, I have some feelings about college, you know, man, because let me give you just a sneak peek. And I've said this for years. College is a business. That's all college is. Like for you all that don't get it, college is a literal business. And it's a business that has been so structured into society that college is almost going to be very difficult to erase. You know, it's ingrained in our society now to the point where you basically almost have to go to college nowadays if you really want to be successful. But we all know this is true as well. A lot of people are being successful from simply not going to college. And then also a lot of people are just retiring now. They're either retiring or they're just quitting their jobs. You know, this is like the year of like quitting your job. You know, this is that era now. But other than that, y'all, oh, and another update that I was talking about. So the person did ask me, hey, can we get an update on the videos you made about kissing a girl? That update's coming. What else do we have here? I'm going to hopefully respond to some of you all's comments as well. But other than that, y'all, that is the update. Like I said, to answer your question, I'm fine. I've been doing pretty good. Doing pretty good, all right. And so, like I said, man, I really hope you all enjoyed this update. That was really about it. You know, to answer your questions about where I've been. Like I said, college is where I've been. Been at home a little bit. I'm at home right now, but I'm about to leave in a little bit. So yeah, it's been real, y'all. I don't know if I've ever said that before, but it's been real indeed. It has been real indeed. And so, like I said, this is the update. You know, I keep repeating that, but I'm trying to think if there's anything else to address. But I think I knew from the jump, y'all, when I was going to film this video, I did say this. It was going to be a little bit all over the place. I'm not going to lie. I knew it was going to be a little bit all over the place. A little bit here, a little bit, you know, a little bit of there and whatnot. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed this video. And yeah, it's Trenton Moore back here again. That is definitely still weird to say, but it's been Trenton Moore back here again. I'll see you all later. Love you all. Thank you all for your support. Like I said, I apologize once again for my behavior. And like I said, you know, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys, and see you all later. Peace.